in which I review junk mail that Hotmail has never been able to quite figure out how to filter. Meanwhile, for the millionth time, I have to tell Hotmail to stop sending Webtoons daily emails to my spam folder. Ranking based off of sheer entertainment factor and how much of a scam that it seems like. Also, please do not click on links in spam emails. First off, this spam is not exactly trying overly hard to even remotely appear to be genuine. They literally are just using my email address like it's my name. Nobody's name has a period in the middle and numbers. The actual content of the ad, however, is highly convincing. If not for the obviously fake name and the highly suspect email address, I can see how people would be tempted to click on it. It doesn't help that HelloFresh is a legitimate company. I think even more surprising was the fact that when I clicked on the link, it took me not to an adult website or some other kind of scam site, but to the actual HelloFresh website. That being said, major points off for the fact that it's obviously still spam. I rank this email as a C. Be more entertaining and give us links to more fishy websites. I'm going to start by saying that I don't know much about life insurance and forget about Fidelity Life. The Rapid Decision Registered has me chuckling a little bit. I don't really care if that's a thing, but either way, I don't really know of anybody who would actually format anything like that. Also, there's a random asterisk that doesn't really go to anything. The link did take me to sign up for insurance, but it wasn't the Fidelity Life website. But despite the Fidelity Life logo, the URL was not for Fidelity Life, so good job on that front. An idiot might accidentally click on that link and enter in their personal info. Also, they randomly list an address in Washington. I looked up where Fidelity's main office is, and I literally didn't even leave Google, and it told me Chicago. Not even remotely close. The email loses a lot of points because there's no pictures or anything, just buy life insurance. However, I'm a little amused by Rapid Decision Registered, and it gains like half a point for looking just legitimate enough for some idiot to click on it. This junk email gets a D. I get a surprising number of emails about buying canvas prints. Like, I get the male business pills and the fake watches and hot girls want you, but who is buying that many canvas prints to warrant spam emails like this? At this point, I'm not even surprised that the link takes me to the website as advertised where I can buy, you guessed it, canvas prints. Even if I was in the market for canvas prints, I wouldn't use this company simply because they think that it's okay to send out spam mail like this. I'll give this a D because it's straight to the point, not really much of a scam, but like maybe if I was interested in getting prints, I guess. Honestly, the funniest part of this email is the subject line, because nothing says, "This is spam," quite like using those special characters never used in the English language. They also couldn't even spell refinance fully either, which is the weirdest part. This one doesn't even have a stock photo of a happy family or a house or anything. It's kinda lame. The link did take me to a site that prompted me what kind of loan that I wanted, refinance or purchase home. I wanted to see how far that the rabbit hole this would take me, so I started answering the questions as if I wanted to refinance my home. But by the time that it asked for my address, I decided to quit while I was ahead. This one gets a C simply for that laughable subject line, but loses a lot of points for being the most basic email ever. Not even a picture. At least the previous email had an amusing subject line. This one gets an F just for being so basic and boring. The link bounced me from not one, but 3 different websites before prompting me to sign up for some annuity thing. If I didn't know that it was a scam, that alone would have done it. The website also says, "We guarantee 100% privacy. Your information will not be shared." Which I find rich coming from a link that I not only got through a spam email, which was because, some company sold my info. What's up with the random underlining? It's even in the sender name too. At least the refinancing email subject was funny. This one is kind of stupid, and does nobody in the spam world know how to spell refinancing? At least this one's got a stock photo. And it seems almost like this is from a legitimate company too. Well, as legit as Quicken Loans can possibly be. The link took me to, well, the URL does have Quicken Loans in it, although, like I said, Quicken Loans is in itself a scam, so by that alone, you might be safer just clicking on the email. I'm giving this email a soft C. The picture really does make a world of difference with spam, honestly. This is one of those things where the longer that I stared at it, the worse it seemed to get. The weird characters in the subject line, they can't even spell out simple words like government and refinance, randomly using my email address as a forename, failure to use spaces, and I have no idea why they seem to think that the government is going to be shutting down. Links to some super scammy looking refinance your home website. It did bounce me around to one different website before it loaded. Anyway, I give this one a D because I'm honestly not amused at this point. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed the sender address from the previous email, but the two of them are the same. You mean to tell me that I can get gummies from the same place that I refinance my mortgage? Hot dog. In the email, they say that Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz are selling this product, and then they have a picture of Shark Tank? Like, pick a lane here, guys. Much like with the previous email, the link took me through some kind of parent site before it spat me out to this bogus news website that was like as seen on CNN and ABC News, and it's just this insanely long, didn't read, oh, but these pot gummies cured my cancer or saved my dog from choking to death and brought Jesus back from the dead kind of nonsense. Sure, Jan. I think my favorite part is the fake Facebook comment section at the bottom. Not one single person whining about how it's a scam or some donkey trying to hook up with pothead girls. Anyway, I'm giving this email a C because pick a lane, guys. Also, not one single person is going to read that dissertation. Oh Lord, I'm not even sure where to start with this one. Mainly because it's just so funny. Like, okay, I know that herpes isn't funny, but I'm just imagining some mad scientist type doctor taking out a gun and shooting a personification of herpes, because that's what the subject line brings to mind. And I'm noticing that a lot of these spam links jump me around at least once before settling on another website. The website itself is a promised video talking about the breakthrough in medicine related to herpes. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't watch it. But the website does have sources, which makes it seem just shy of legitimate. There was a button to press to read the transcript of the video, and it is long. As I was scrolling through it, an ad finally popped up that prompted me to buy something. So alas, this is just not some informational website, but the actual scam part of it. I'm giving this email a B, because of the mental image brought on by the bad subject line. And just when I was starting to give up hope that I wouldn't have a single one of these kind of ads, one showed up just in time to round out the 10 emails I wanted to look at. My main thought is, but I'm not a man. The second thought is, upon seeing that they're using my email address as a name, literally nothing in that username indicates that this account belongs to a man. I know that I'm not exactly using gendered words, but I doubt that a man would have an email address like that. And as I look at that stock photo, I have to wonder if that couple knew that they were going to go on to sell male happy times treatments to go with that photo. Much like with the gummies ad I got earlier, the link is to some bogus article about a product pitched on Shark Tank. At least this article doesn't boast celebrity endorsements. I don't want to think about aging male celebrities in that way, thanks. There's even a comment section, but at least this time they're not pretending like it's house on Facebook, even though it looks just like it. Like with the gummies, there were a lot of comments from satisfied customers, and not one of them complaining, not one piece of spam. I actually clicked on one of the fake profiles and it took me to buy the product. And then I clicked on the profile of the next person and it literally just directed to the same page to buy the product. Not suspicious at all. However, despite the exciting subject, which I can't actually name on YouTube, the overall content of this is rather lacking. I'm giving this a C. And, well, that was fun. I might do this again some other time. Bye!